Live
Common
organisms that
problems
live
with
in
the
the
show
depths
me.
of unknown
Read me
oceans.
6 a phone and how
Introduction:
to
the
fix
oceans.
them.
Those
Hello,
vast
my
entities
dear
that cover
friends,
more than
how are you?
70% of
I
the
hope you
surface
are
of the
well,
Earth
in
are
good
considered
health
one
and
of the
in the
most
happiest of
mysterious and
days.
mysterious environments
Today
on our
I have a
planet.
new video
Despite
with
the ongoing human
Which is
efforts
the
to
common
explore it,
problems
the
with the show
largest
me.
part of it,
Read me 6
especially
a
its
phone
deep
and how to
depths,
fix them.
is still
I
mysterious
hope
and
you like it,
completely
but before
explored. These
watching the
dark
video,
and cold depths, which may
subscribe
reach
to the
about
channel to
11,000
receive
meters below
everything
sea
new.
level,
Now
include
let us
vital
follow the
worlds full of
explanation.
exotic and
How to
amazing
solve the heating
organisms.
problem
These
in Xiaomi.
organisms are
Read me
adapted to
6a
harsh
after the
conditions
phone
such
is
as
fully
massive
charged.
pressure, lack of light,
Disconnect
and
the
low
phone.
temperatures,
It
making
often
them a
causes
unique model of
overheating
biological
problems.
adaptation.
Make sure to
In
use
this
a thin
article,
back
we will
cover.
review living
Using a thick
organisms
back
that live
cover
in the depths
may
of
cause
unknown
improper
oceans,
ventilation
and
of
we
your
will
phone
discuss how
and
these
cause heating
organisms have been
issues.
able to adapt to the
Don't play
harsh
games
conditions
while
they
your phone
face
is
in their
charging.
unique environment.
And don't
In
use your
addition to
phone
their
too much
scientific
while it's
and
charging.
environmental importance,
Always use the
ocean
original
layers and their
charger.
importance to
Common
understand the
problems with the show
organisms that
me.
live in the
Read
depths
me
of the
6 a phone
oceans.
and how
We
to
must
fix
start
them.
by understanding
Hello,
the
my
structure
dear
of the
friends,
same
how are
ocean.
you?
The ocean
I
is
hope you
divided
are
into
well,
several main
in good
layers.
health and in the
Epipelagic
happiest of
zone. It
days.
extends from the surface of the
Today
water
I
to
have
a
a
depth
new
of
video
about
with
200 meters.
Which
It
is the
contains
common
adequate
problems with
light
the
to
show
support
me.
optical
Read me 6 a
representation,
phone
and
and how to
therefore it
fix
is
them.
home to many
I hope
organisms
you
such
like
as
it,
fish
but
and
before
coral
watching the
reefs.
video,
Mesopelagic zone. It
subscribe to the
ranges
channel
between
to receive
200 and
everything new.
1,000 meters.
Now
Here
let
the
us
light
follow the
begins to fade,
explanation.
and the first
How to
signs
solve the
appear on the
heating problem in
adaptations of the
Xiaomi.
objects
Read
in
me
which they
6a
live,
after the phone
such as
is fully
biolumens
charged.
communication. Bathypelagic
Disconnect the
zone.
phone.
It ranges
It
between
often causes
1,000 and
overheating
4,000
problems.
meters. There is
Make
no
sure to
natural
use
light
a
here,
thin back
and pressure
cover.
begins to increase
Using a thick back
significantly.
cover may cause
Mesopelagic zone.
improper
It
ventilation
extends
of
from
your phone
4,000
and
meters
cause
to
heating
about
issues.
6,000 meters.
Don't play
This layer
games
is
while
one of
your
the
phone is
harshest
charging.
environments on the
And
face of
don't
the
use
Earth
your
due to the
phone
lack
too
of
much
light,
while it's
high
charging.
pressure, and low
Always
temperatures.
use the original
Hadpelagic
charger.
zone. It is
Common
located in
problems
the
with the
most
show
depth
me.
ocean
Read me
ponds,
6 a
such as
phone and how
Marianic
to
Trench,
fix them.
where the depth can
Hello,
reach about
my dear
11,000
friends, how
meters.
are
This
you?
region
I
is
hope
full of
you are
severe
well, in
environmental
good health
challenges,
and in the
and it is
happiest
home
of
to very
days.
strange creatures. Live
Today I
organisms
have a
in the
new
depths of
video
the
with
oceans. 1.
Which
Giant
is the
and
common
predatory
problems
fish.
with
One
the
of the
show
most
me.
famous
Read me
organisms
6 a
that live
phone
in the
and how to
depths of the
fix them.
ocean is the giant
I hope you
isopod,
like it,
which is
but
similar
before
to
watching
shrimp
the
but much
video,
larger, and can grow to a
subscribe to
length
the
of
channel to
75
receive everything new.
centimeters. These
Now
organisms
let us
eat
follow
animal
the
remains that
explanation.
fall from the upper
How to
layers of
solve
the
the heating
ocean,
problem in
making them an
Xiaomi.
important
Read
part
me
of the
6a
food
after
cycle
the
in the
phone is fully
depths.
charged.
Also, there is a giant
Disconnect the
squid,
phone.
which is one
It
of the
often
largest
causes
living
overheating
organisms in the
problems.
world. Although it
Make
is
sure
rare,
to use a thin
studies
back
indicate
cover.
that they have an
Using a
advanced
thick
visual
back
system
cover
that allows
may
them to
cause
see prey
improper
in complete
ventilation of your
darkness.
phone
2.
and cause heating
Bioluminescent
issues.
creators. One of the
Don't play
interesting
games
phenomena
while
in the
your
depths
phone
of
is
the
charging.
oceans is
And
self-lighting.
don't use
Many
your
marine
phone too much
organisms
while
have
it's
evolved to
charging.
produce their light using
Always use
chemical
the original
operations within
charger.
their bodies.
Common
This light
problems
is
with the
used for
show
different
me. Read
purposes,
me 6
such
a
as
phone and how to
attraction,
fix them.
communication, and
Hello,
hiding.
my
For
dear
example,
friends, how are
angular fish
you?
uses a
I hope you
luminous
are
fin
well,
over her head
in
to
good
attract
health
prey
and in the
towards her big
happiest of
mouth.
days.
As for the vampire squidfish,
Today I have
it
a new
uses the
video with
self-lighting of covering up
Which is the
itself in
common
front of the
problems with the
predators.
show me.
3.
Read me 6 a
Microorganisms.
phone
In
and how to
addition to
fix
large
them.
organisms,
I
the
hope you
depths
like
of the
it,
oceans
but before
contain
watching the
huge
video,
societies of
subscribe
microorganisms,
to the
such
channel
as
to receive
bacteria and
everything new.
parasites. These
Now let
organisms
us
play
follow
a
the
fundamental role
explanation.
in the carbon
How
and
to solve the
nitrogen
heating
cycle,
problem
and
in
are
Xiaomi.
necessary for
Read me
life to
6a
remain in the
after the phone
oceans.
is
For
fully
example,
charged.
bacteria that live around
Disconnect the phone.
hydrothermal vents
It
can
often
convert the
causes
chemical energy
overheating
found in
problems.
hot mineral water
Make
into
sure to
vital
use a thin
energy,
back
creating
cover.
integrated
Using a
environments
thick
on
back
which
cover
many other
may cause
organisms
improper
depend.
ventilation of
4.
your phone
Soft
and
and
cause
shiny
heating
creatures.
issues.
Among the most
Don't
exotic
play games while
organisms
your
in the
phone is
depths of the
charging.
oceans, there are
And don't use
jellyfish
your
that are
phone too much
characterized
while
by
it's
soft
charging.
bodies and amazing
Always use the
self-lighting.
original
Some of these
charger.
jellyfish can
Common
reach
problems
very
with the
large
show
lengths,
me.
such
Read
as
me
lion's
6 a
mane
phone and how to
jellyfish.
fix fix them.
whose limbs are
Hello,
about
my
37
dear
meters
friends.
long.
How are you?
Biological
I hope you are
adaptations of
well,
organisms
in
in the
good
depths
health
of the
and in the
oceans.
happiest
1.
of
And
days.
pressure resistance. As depth
Today I have a
increases,
new video
pressure
with you.
increases
Which
dramatically.
is the
At a
common
depth of
problems with the
10,000
show me.
meters,
Read
pressure
me
can reach about
saxophone and how to
1,000
fix
times
them.
more than
I
surface
hope
air
you like
pressure.
it. But
However,
before watching
living
the video,
organisms in these areas manage to
subscribe to the
adapt to
channel
this
to
pressure through
receive
changes
everything
in the
new.
composition of
Now
their
let us
bodies.
follow
For
the
example,
explanation.
many
How
organisms
to
have
solve the
flexible
heating
cellular
problem in
walls or
Xiaomi.
bodies
Read
without
me
a solid
6A after the
skeleton,
phone is
allowing
fully
them to
charged.
maintain their shape under high
Disconnect the
pressure.
phone.
2.
It
Adapting to
often
the lack of
causes
light in the
overheating
depths of the
problems.
oceans. There
Make
is no
sure to
natural
use a
light,
thin back
which
cover.
means that living
Using a
organisms
thick
should
back
depend
cover
on another
may cause
sensing to move
improper
and find
ventilation of your
food. Many
phone
beings
and
have
cause
evolved to
heating
produce
issues.
self-lighting,
Don't
while
play
others
games while
depend
your
on other
phone is
senses
charging.
such as a sense of
And don't
movement
use your
or
phone
odors.
too much
3.
while it's
Adaptation
charging.
to low temperatures.
Always
The
use the
temperatures in the
original
depths of the
charger.
oceans are
Common
often close to the
problems with the
percentage.
Xiaomi.
The
Read
organisms
me
that
6
live
a
in this
phone and how to
environment have
fix
evolved
them.
into biological
Hello, my
systems
dear
capable
friends,
of
how are
working
you?
slowly,
I hope
allowing
you are
them to
well,
survive
in
even
good
with a few
health and
energy
in the happiest of
availability.
days.
The importance of living
Today I
organisms
have a
in the
new
depths of
video
the
with
oceans.
you.
1.
Which is the
Environmental
common
role. Live
problems with the
organisms in the
Xiaomi.
depths of the
Read me
oceans
6
play
a
a
phone and how to
decisive
fix
role in the
them.
global food
I hope you
cycle.
like
It helps
but before
recycle
watching the
organic
video,
materials that fall from the upper
subscribe to the
layers,
channel
which
to receive
maintains the
everything new.
environmental balance in
Now
the
let us
oceans.
follow the
2.
explanation.
Scientific
How
influence.
to solve the
Studying
heating
living
problem in
organisms in the
Xiaomi.
depths of the
Read me
ocean
6A
provides
after the phone
valuable
is
visions
fully
on how to
charged.
adapt life to harsh
Disconnect the
conditions.
phone.
This
It
information can
often
help
causes
scientists a
overheating
better
problems.
understanding of how
Make
life
sure to
develops
use a
on
thin
Earth,
back
and
cover.
even on other
Using a
planets.
thick back
3.
cover
Practical
may cause
applications.
improper
Some deep
ventilation
marine
of your phone
organisms contain
and cause
chemicals
heating
or
issues.
proteins that can be
Don't
used
play
in
games
medical
while
and
your phone is
industrial
charging.
applications. For
And don't
example,
use your phone
proteins
too
that
much
produce
while
light
it's
in some
charging.
organisms are
Always
used in
use the original
biological
charger.
research to study
Common
cellular
problems with the
processes.
Xiaomi.
Future
Read
challenges.
me 6
Despite
a
the
phone
great
and how to
progress
fix
in ocean
them.
exploration
Hello,
techniques,
my dear
there are
friends,
still
how
many
are you?
questions that
I
need
hope you are
answers.
well,
How can we
in good
protect
health
these
and in the
environments from
happiest of
climate
days.
change? How can we take advantage
Today
of
I
the
have a new
resources in the
video with
depths of
you.
the oceans
Which
without
is the
causing
common
their
problems
destruction?
with the
These
Xiaomi.
challenges
Read
require
me 6 a
international
phone and how to
cooperation
fix
and
them.
continuous
I hope
scientific
you like
research
it,
to better
but before
understand
watching
these
the video,
environments and protect them for future
subscribe to the channel
generations.
to receive
Conclusion. The
everything new.
depths of the oceans are
Now let us
considered
follow
one of
the
the most
explanation.
mysterious areas
How
on
to
our
solve the
planet,
heating
and it is
problem in
home to
Xiaomi.
strange and
Read me
amazing
6A
creatures that
after the
have been
phone is
adapted to
fully charged.
exceptionally harsh conditions. By
Disconnect the
studying
phone.
these
It
organisms,
often
we can
causes
not only
overheating
understand
problems.
more about
Make
biological
sure to use
diversity
a
on
thin
Earth,
back
but
cover.
also gain new
Using a
visions
thick
on how
back
to
cover
adapt
may
life to
cause
harsh
improper
environments. As
ventilation of your
research
phone
efforts
and
continue,
cause heating
we hope to
issues.
discover more
Don't
about
play
these
games
magic
while your
worlds and
phone is
learn how to
charging.
protect them to
And
ensure
don't
their
use your phone
sustainability.
too much while
Ask,
it's charging.
explain.
Always use the original charger.